Hey Pisces, welcome to AshunasTarot. I went ahead and pre-shuffled and laid out the spread. Pisces, oh my god, I've never had this happen before, but I had a full body chills kind of moment. Like when I was pulling these cards, like usually sometimes I get chills like on my arms or in the back of my neck, but I had like full body chills when I pulled the spread. And I just like, I sat with the energy for a little bit. I was like, oh my god, I don't even know how to get started, where to get started. This is something big, Pisces. I posted in the community tab. If you're, I don't know, like if anybody can see the community tab or only the people that are subscribed to the channel. I don't really know how that works. But I posted on the community tab, I think it was the last post that I posted. It was like, claim it, it's already yours. Because we're kind of like speaking, Pisces, like I don't even know how to explain this, but it's like timelines are not linear, okay? So it feels like I'm speaking in past tense, yet it's something that is about to happen, okay? So it's like, you know how it says claim it, it's already yours? It's not just like, it's not like all this woo-woo, like positive thinking. No, like I really felt that. When I posted that, I was guided to post that because it feels like I'm speaking in past tense for something that you're about to accomplish, okay? So and I don't even know like how to explain, like I don't even know where to start, Pisces, because I'm getting so much from the spread. Full body chills moment. Yeah, Pisces, wow. I feel like saying congratulations for something that's already happened, that's about to happen. It feels like in a timeline, it already happened for you. You already got this manifestation, but it feels like right now, like in this present moment, we're talking about the manifestation that's coming in, yet it already happened in another timeline. So it's like it's already yours in a sense. But Pisces, I don't want to like confuse anyone, but yeah, timelines are actually not linear. So if you guys are into that stuff, it's a vibration, it's a resonance kind of thing. But yeah, it's like it already happened, but it's about to happen in our present moment. So whoever you are, if you resonate with this reading, Pisces, holy F, okay? I don't even okay, let's get started because oh my god, I can just talk your ear off with this. So what are the facts? Let's get into it. Let's see what is coming up. Oh, Pisces, so for this month I'm gonna be a lot more present. I used the month of April to just kind of like clear my schedule. I took care of a bunch of projects, a bunch of things I had to do that so I basically have more time and I'm gonna be more present. I feel like I'm gonna be changing up the way that I do readings. Like I'm gonna be providing more value in the sense that I'm gonna do more readings. So instead of doing longer readings, I'm just gonna do more readings. So I have like more consistency. I don't know. Because I seen in the comments some people were saying, okay, the readings are too long. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just do more of them and maybe just cut the time a little bit and just be more consistent or be more present. I'll just try a few new things. We'll see how it goes. Either way, this month of May, I'll be more present with you guys because I feel like this month we really have to bank on it. Like we really have to cash out. We're in the vortex right now, Pisces. Like I just want you to know this. We're in the vortex right now, okay? This is a master manifestation month. I just want you to know that we crossed through the equinox portal, meaning that our actions, our effort, our intention is going to be like, it's gonna be like times 10. Okay, so whatever you're putting your energy towards, that's gonna be times 10, right? That's why I'm saying it's a master manifestation month. There's a lot of opportunity. I'm gonna be a lot more present because for the people that are resonating with this, you're about to cash out. It's about to happen. And what I'm gonna say, Pisces, before I even get started, pick one thing, all right? One thing, because if you go tunnel vision, if you channel all that energy to that one thing, it's happening. It's happening. But if you're like getting pulled, okay, this is the only thing that you should watch out for. Distractions, okay? Like I can't emphasize this enough, Pisces. Right now, this is your month. This is your time, okay? It's not a month to get distracted. It's not a month to kind of experiment or like in the sense of like, I don't know, like letting people from the past back into your life, because the test of this month, okay, this is a test of character and this is the rite of passage. I just like, it's coming in so intensely, Pisces, that I'm trying to kind of like ease the way that it's coming in, but this month is gonna be, I don't want to say the biggest trial because it's not really that hard. Because if you get this little one thing right, Pisces, it's happening. It's like reward time, okay? It's like that final little, it's not even a test, it's a little quiz, okay? And what it consists of is that we are in a retrograde, okay? This is the test, all right? This is the test. We are in a retrograde, meaning a lot of things from the past might want to peek in, right? A lot of things from the past might come up. People from the past reaching out. You might be remembering things that happened in the past, and you may be trying to understand why they happened, or you may just be going through memories and stuff. So the past right now is going to be the test to get this manifestation, meaning don't engage with the past. Do not engage with the past. Again, for the ones that this resonates with, okay? If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. You'll know who you are if this is your reading, okay? So that's the test. We're leaving the past behind. What is this retrograde doing? Retrogrades bring the past. It kind of opens a can of worms all over again. Your job is to close that door with both hands. You stay closed, mother. You know, like, you're not going to open that door from the past, because we're about to step into the future, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a timeline thing, Pisces. I'm feeling this energy. Like, I just want to jump off my chair and like run around the room because it's so intense. But Pisces, that's the test, right? You've done the work. You came this far. You've done the sacrifices. It's about to happen for you. First card is manifest. It's happening. It's happening. The test is we are in a retrograde, okay? And so the retrograde is going to try to kind of revive old relationships or bring things from the past, old habits, okay? Let's say that you want to work on a project. Let's say that you want to work on the thing that you're trying to manifest on. But then, I don't know, maybe you decide to watch Netflix, or maybe you decide to kind of like, I don't know, like eat junk food, and then you have to digest that food. So then you don't have the energy to do what the thing that you really wanted, okay? So this month is like, I don't even want to say like bad habits, okay? Like, no, okay? People from the past, no. Things that are trying to come back from the past, no, okay? That's the test of desire and temptation, all right? Do not yield, okay? Do not yield, because it's here for you, Pisces. If you could just pull through this month, it's happening, all right? It's happening. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, Pisces. Yeah, so first card coming in for you is manifest. Exactly, it's happening. Right? And before I even get into the spread, because I'm using the Oracle deck to kind of show the way, and then I'm using the Tarot deck to kind of clarify what we have to do, what we have to watch out for, okay? So with that being said, Pisces, your first card is manifest, okay? What did I say? This month of May is a master manifestation month. It's happening. It's going down, all right? Just know that whatever you're invested into, whatever you're working towards, is going to be 10x'd, all right? If that's staying stuck in the past, if that's bad habits, if that's kind of like not believing in yourself or in your worth, right? But for the ones that I'm speaking to, the Pisces collective that I read for, you guys have been doing the work. You guys already sacrificed so much that it's happening. It's going down. However, we have this last little final, it's not even a test, it's a little quiz, because you already know what you have to do. You already know what you have to do. So manifest is coming in, right? This is the manifestation card from the Oracle deck, from the higher self, right? I just got this deck. It's honestly one of my favorites. Like, this is my favorite deck by far. And I use one. I usually just use one because I just want to keep it simple. But I was guided to bring in this deck as well. And honestly, I love the imagery, and it's so specific as to how to go about things, right? So manifest, all right? Before I even get into the tarot, I want to read out of the book for this card. It's this month of May, okay? FYI, whoever you are, it's this month of May. Imagine it. Live it as if it were your reality. Allow no detractors, okay? So no distractions, all right, Pisces? Your key element this month is focus, okay? Temptation and desire are gonna want to tap in because it's a retrograde, but this is the quiz. That's I don't even want to say test, because it's not even a test. It's a quiz because you already know this. But most important, assume the feeling of it, and you will emerge with it, and you will merge, and it will merge with you, so that it is no longer a duality. It is you becoming one with what you desire. Exactly. It's already yours. Claim it. It already happened. Okay? All creation comes from the mind. The divine creates through the infinite intelligence of the mind, and we create utilizing the same process. This card indicates a need to recognize that you too are a creator in process and possess the manifesting abilities. It is within you to harness the power of your creative faculties and call upon the wisdom of your imagination to manifest your desires into form. Do not worry about the size of your dreams, because everything is possible. Okay? Put a number on it, Pisces. Put a number on it. It's happening. Okay? Write it down. What is it? What's the goal? Choose one. Your higher self is asking you to get clear on what you want to create without worrying about any possible limitations. Write down the number one thing, okay, number one, right? One, that you wish to manifest. Consider creating a journal, a vision board to reinforce the dream in your mind. Additionally, feel how it would be to actualize and manifest your dream, because the feeling aspect of manifestation increases its power. Keep a consistent positive mind throughout the manifestation process, since that joyful energy will manifest your dream more quickly. If your mindset or your energy constantly fluctuates while manifesting, it sends mixed signals to the universe. Consistency is key. Meditate and ask your higher self to provide the right guidance to execute it. While you may be very clear on the idea of what it takes to manifest, your higher self's vision is holistic and knows the best path forward to make your dreams a reality. Your higher self will also be able to identify any necessary pitfalls or obstacles when it comes to you manifesting your vision. You may experience occasional rerouting during the manifestation process, but trust the direction you'll be given. Take one step at a time and follow the breadcrumbs of your higher self. Surrender to the divine timing during this process. Make sure to trust your gut feelings about the people and opportunities that come your way. If a door closes, accept that it is not for you. Remember to repeatedly visualize, feel, and take guided actions. Guided action steps and your dream will manifest. Okay, so listen to this though. So when it comes to people from the past, Pisces, anyone trying to come into your life right now, do not yield, okay? Do not yield what it is that you're trying to manifest, because it's this month of May, Pisces. This is the Master Manifestor month. And so it's so important, Pisces, because temptations and desire is going to be at an all-time high, right? So let's say that you're remembering an old relationship, or you're starting to feel these feelings of familiarity with the things that have already gone, right? It's going to try to reopen that can of worms, all right? So, get both hands and close that door, because we're closing the door of the past, but we're opening the door to the future, to success, okay? It's this month of May is the Master Manifestation month. So all your energy needs to go towards that one thing. Focus on that one thing. It doesn't mean that the other things that you want are not going to happen. It just means that you're actually going to take full advantage of the energy and leverage it towards that one goal, because it's going to go down, Pisces. It's going to go down this month. Also, it says create a journal or a vision board to reinforce the dream in your mind. So I don't know if you guys are into vision boards or journaling about experiences. A little tip that's coming in, I don't even know why it's coming in, but I'm gonna say it. I don't know if you guys like Pinterest. I freaking love Pinterest, but that's the best way to kind of put a vision board together, or make like a bucket list or something like that, because I don't know, some people do it through Instagram, other people, put a vision board together, but to me, Pinterest is actually like a very visual and creative kind of app. It's one of my favorites, by far, over Instagram and any other app. So if you guys are into that, I would strongly suggest you go onto Pinterest and you start to kind of create what it is that you want. Let's say that you have like dream body goals. Go on there, start creating what you feel that's gonna look like. Let's say that you have a dream house. Go on there, start looking for those pictures and put it together. Let's say that you want to decorate, or you want to change your hairstyle, or you want to do your makeup differently, or you want to, get that car, your dream car. Pinterest is the best app, because it doesn't have, like Instagram can sometimes, like if you're on Instagram, sometimes you feel negative after you're off Instagram, or makes you feel some type of way. Honestly, I don't enjoy my time on Instagram, because I feel like you can't control what you see on there. And sometimes there can be negative things on there that, so Pinterest is the best app, because it's clean, it's positive, it's super creative, okay? So if you feel guided to create a vision board, I would strongly recommend Pinterest. But for those of you that are like more arts and crafts, like you could put it together, but see it. Have your mind focus on that one thing. And I'm saying one thing, Pisces. Put your top 3 or 5 goals and cross 4 out and just focus on that one, because that one's gonna get the rest taken care of, right? That's why the energy has to be like tunnel vision and channel. It's kind of like shooting an arrow, okay? We want to get to the bull's eye, all right? So that's what's coming in, Pisces. I don't even know, like I usually don't channel like this, but it's coming in so specific, and I feel it so intensely that I'm like I'm not trying to water it down, but I'm trying to like kind of ease the energy as it's coming in. But I don't know, I just feel like this intensity coming in. So clarifying the manifest card, we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 2 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, my favorite card this year, and 5 of Swords. Okay, so what did I say? You're gonna be tested, and I don't want to use the word tested, but there's gonna be a quiz, Pisces. And I don't have the Devil card out here, but that's kind of what it feels like, right? That's kind of what it feels like. Don't allow those doors from the past to open, okay? Because you're stepping into the new. You're stepping into what it is that you truly want. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Be very careful who you're letting into your life right now, okay? Because it can work against what you're working towards, okay? So Steve Jobs said this. It says, when you're trying to focus is not about saying yes. Focus is about saying no. What are the things that you have to say no to so that you can focus on the right things, okay? So Three of Pentacles, all right? Three is a crowd, right? Three is a crowd, Pisces. Be very careful who you're letting in, because Three of Pentacles in the upright is working together towards the same goal, right? You see how they're kind of like sewing this together? Okay, it's in the reverse, meaning that they can work against what you're trying to work towards. And it's not to say that they're bad people. It's not to say that they're doing this intentionally. It's just to say that maybe they don't see the same vision you see. Maybe they have different goals for you than you have for yourself, right? So, and also very careful with family, all right? Very careful with family, spending too much time, because they have a vision of you that may not be the same vision that you have for yourself. They might have goals for you that are not the goals that you have for yourself, all right? So be very careful who you're letting in at this time, because Three of Pentacles in the reverse, that can work against what you're trying to work towards. And let's say that you're trying to go right and they're trying to pull you left. Well, at the end of the day, it's just going to cancel out, right? So it's like that energy's not going to go a long way. So be very careful, okay? Three of Pentacles in the reverse to Two of Pentacles, because that Three of Pentacles in the reverse is creating Two of Pentacles, the crossroads. You don't need a crossroads. You don't need a crossroads because you know what it is that you want, okay? I don't have the Devil card here, but it feels like that energy. Something's trying to pull you down, Pisces. Something's trying to pull you down. Something's trying to remind you of your past, who you used to be, and that's not what we want right now. That's not what we need, okay? So be very careful even looking at old pictures, because that might come up right now, okay? Because we're in a retrograde, so it's kind of like going back to the memories, kind of like, I don't know, like saying the good old days, okay? Because there are no good old days. We're stepping into the future, and the future is way brighter and way better than what it is that we have already experienced, okay? We're forward looking. This collective is forward looking, okay? So if this is not you, then this is not your reading. But the Pisces that I'm speaking to, your future is trying so hard to pull you into this timeline, into this manifestation. See how she's kind of like in the middle? So the past is pulling her to a lower timeline. The future is trying to pull her into a quantum leap, a quantum jump, a higher timeline. So what is going to win? Okay? Who's going to have their way? Are you going to have your way, or are they going to have their way with you? Okay? And I don't even know, Pisces, I'm feeling this energy of like, it's not anger. It's even feeling like frustration, because what it feels like, Pisces, I'm going to try and describe it as best as I can. It feels like you've sacrificed so much, Pisces, and the divine is so ready to bless you. You've already earned it, Pisces. You already overworked yourself. You did overtime, okay? I'm feeling my solar plexus on fire right now. I'm trying so hard to kind of like ease this energy into the reading, but it's coming in intense, Pisces. Makes me want to shout. It makes me want to scream. But what it feels like, Pisces, is like, are you going to have your way, or are they going to have their way with you? Okay? Because the past, Pisces, might feel familiar. It might feel warm and cozy and comfortable, but you got to run away from that. Because whoever you are, you're about to manifest big dreams. It's about to happen. And if you focus your energy the right way, it's happening this month of May. Okay? This month of May, it will manifest for you. So, and again, if let's say that, because there's no right or wrong, because it's meant for you. But the thing is, what can happen if you allow the past to come back in, okay, it's just gonna delay everything. If it was gonna happen this month of May, maybe it gets rerouted to next year, or maybe it gets rerouted to a few months from now, or a couple years from now. Because what's meant for you is always gonna be for you, right? But with free will, if we decide to kind of engage with the past, or if we decide to kind of engage with old people or old habits or things that we know that are not good for us, it's okay. There's no right or wrong. All it's gonna do is it's gonna reroute us back through the same lessons over and over again until we're finally like, okay, I get it. I'm done with that. I'm gonna choose myself. Okay? So this is a month of being selfish so that you can be more selfless. This is your month. Okay? I just want to let you know, this is your month. This is your manifestation. You already did the work. You've come this far. It's yours. Okay? You're about to claim it. It's about to come in. But you got to be very, very smart with this energy, okay? You can't let it kind of like get the best of you. You can't let them have their way with you, okay? Because even if they don't mean you harm, even if they think that they mean you well, right? It's not what you see for yourself. It's not your vision, right? So be very careful, okay? Because this is the split right here. This is the crossroads. We don't need to be at a crossroads because we already know what we want. Does that make sense? So there's no like, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? No. What is that one thing? What is that goal? Okay? Because if you get clear on that one thing, there's not going to be any lack of clarity because you're already going to know. See? 5 of Swords. There's no need for this. This is unnecessary. There's no need to be in your head. There's no need to be at a crossroads. What's the one thing that you want? And everything that's not that, say no. Period. That's it. Because what's in manifest, my freaking favorite card of this entire year is King of Pentacles. Why? Why, Pisces? Because you've done the manifestation work, right? Manifestation is doing all the energetic work, aligning yourself, saying no, cutting things off, doing all that work. You already did that. So King of Pentacles, Saturn in Pisces, this means you cash it out finally. Finally, you put it in the bank. You know, finally you get to see that money in the bank. Finally, you get to hold it in your hand, meaning it comes into the 3D reality, okay? And so there's no need for this. There's no need for a crossroads of I don't know which way to go. There's no need to be in your head because if you get clear on the one thing that it is, okay, King of Pentacles, it manifests this month. See how he's holding the pentacle in his hand? It's not in the ethers, okay? It's not somewhere in the ethers. It's not somewhere in the universe. It's not somewhere out there energetically. It's in his hand. It's on his lap. How did it land there? How did it get there? He got clear on what it is that he wanted. He focused the energy and it came through. So Pisces, I'm feeling this energy of frustration. And it's not frustration, like the frustration is coming from everything that you've already worked through. Everything that you already had to sacrifice. Self-sabotage, Pisces. Be very, very extremely careful with that, okay? Extremely careful with that because it's your turn now. It's your time, okay? And so any kind of delays that you may experience have to do with self-sabotage, okay? It has to do with opening old doors. Every single door from the past, all of the old doors must remain closed, okay? Because if you open them, it's gonna create this, okay? And what's gonna happen with the energy coming in this month is gonna go towards this. It's gonna create more of this, okay? And so look at this, manifest. What are you gonna manifest this month? King of Pentacles, right? It's coming in. So I do want to touch base on these cards. I'm gonna move this over to the extended, but before I do, I want to touch base on these cards. So 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, right? I just want you to get a feel for this energy so that if you kind of identify this energy of like, oh my God, I kind of feel this coming in. All right, I got you, I see you. I know exactly what you're trying to do. I know exactly what you're trying to do and I see right through you, exactly. So I'm gonna, Pisces, I feel this energy so intense, kind of just like want to smack it out of here. Like, but the thing is, it's not even a test, it's a quiz because you already know what to do, Pisces. So 2 of Pentacles, a need to balance many aspects of self, juggling obligations. There's no need to juggle. Pick one and go with one, all right? Equilibrium, seeking harmony. With all those roles and responsibilities that you've been juggling, you may be feeling a little imbalanced. Busy much? Maybe your calendar is totally overbooked and you're feeling the stress of being stretched in too many directions. You may be feeling the need to better balance dualities or opposing aspects of your life. Your time alone versus your time with others. I just got goosebumps again. Your time alone versus your time with others. Are they going to have their way with you or are you going to have your way? Okay? If there's any time to be selfish, Pisces, it's now. Because your manifestations are coming in. That's why you have to be selfish so that you can be selfless. Because you can't pour from an empty cup. Okay? So your time alone versus your time with others. Or your material life versus your spiritual life. Make sure you aren't investing too many resources in one area that at the expense of another, especially when both are equally as important. Even though this card suggests that you are likely able to manage it all, do you desire this much juggling? Put some of your precious energy into creating a balance that you absolutely love, one that will allow you time to work, play, love, and create. The equilibrium will not take from your reserves of energy, but it will add to it. I create equilibrium in my life that allows me to be my best self. Yeah, Pisces, you're about to step into a future timeline that some of you might have taken 30 years to reach, okay? But for you, it's coming in because there's a portal right now. We're about to quantum leap and quantum jump through this portal, Pisces. And so that's why I'm saying pick one, focus on one. There's no need for two. Focus on one thing, and that's if all your energy is going towards that one thing, it's happening this month of May. Okay, like I just want to be super clear about that, because what I'm seeing here with the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords is, Pisces, there are energies, and I don't like to say this because I just don't like that energy, but you know, there is another side, okay? And the other side tries to test us by creating obstacles and limits in our life. But if we hold on to God and God's vision for us, it always comes true. Okay? So that's the challenge, Pisces. Like when you hear those negative voices, are you even worth it? Is this even for me? Can I even do this? Is this even what I want? All that chatter, where do you think it comes from? Who do you think sets the obstacles in our path? Why is it a duality? Why is it white and dark? Why is it up and why is it down? Why is it the sun and why is it the moon? Those dualities, Pisces, when they merge, we manifest. Okay? And what did the manifestation card? This is a completely new, like, this is a whole nother deck. Okay? This is an oracle deck. This is a tarot deck. It's talking about the same thing. How do we merge dualities so that they don't pull us in two different directions? Okay? Pisces, wow, I'm getting so much from this. I can't even like put the cards down. But the energy is coming in so specifically that I'm just like, Pisces, this is your time. It's yours. It's yours. Okay? It's not a time to be overly giving. It's not a time to let everybody in. That's not the time. It's not the time for that. And if you don't resonate with this, then it's probably not your reading. But for the Pisces that I'm speaking to, Pisces, it's happening this month. That's why I'm saying focus all your energy, because you're going to see it happen. So Five of Swords, okay? I want to touch base on this energy as well, because if you kind of like, if you feel like you're going through this, you're going to be like, okay, I know exactly what you're trying to do. I know exactly what you're trying to do. I know exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to make me lose focus. You're trying to get in my head. You like all this mental chatter, Pisces, it's going to get cleared as soon as you pick that one thing, okay? So Five of Swords. This is the best way. I love to read out of the book because it hits differently, okay? Because it explains kind of like what this energy can feel like. How it can show up in your life, right? So lights here, conflict, unfair advantage, experiencing loss, the need to build your skills and your confidence, hollow victories, okay? The lessons move me ahead always. So what I'm feeling with this card, Pisces, is that, again, it's like the past is trying to knock the door again. Like it's kind of like trying to knock, hey, remember this that happened? Remember, it's like even like what I'm getting from this card is sometimes like what it can feel like is it might remind you of a past version of yourself. Maybe one that you weren't so proud of. Maybe where you made certain kinds of mistakes. Maybe where there's some kind of regrets. Maybe there could have been a better way to handle it. However, guess what? It's the past. All we can do is make peace with it, because guess what? You have a brand new opportunity to step into what you really, really want. We can't go back in time and fix that. So there's no need for regret. We don't need to waste our time regretting anything, okay? Yeah, mistakes happen. It's normal. Because what I'm feeling here is even like a little bit of shame. I don't know, that hit different. I wasn't getting that. This card is not about shame, but it's about, see how he's like deep in thoughts, stuck in his head? It's like he's rethinking something that happened in his past and he's trying to figure it out. He's trying to analyze, why did it happen? That was so unnecessary. Why did I have to go through that? Like, why did it manifest this way in my life? Why did it happen this way, right? And so it's like he's going back. He's like, but he's trying to understand something that already happened. And making peace with it is not necessarily saying that you understand it. It's just saying, hey, you know what? Maybe I don't know why it happened, but hey, it already happened. I'm just going to accept that it did. I'm going to take it as a lesson and not a loss. And I'm going to move on because I have a massive opportunity to make it happen. Okay? Pisces, right before we're about to get what it is that we really, really want, everything comes up. Okay? That can of worms tries to open back up in our life. Okay? But it's our job to close it. It's our job to close it. Place that finale, okay? Remember that reading that I did? Okay, if you guys are following any of the readings, there was a card that came up in the last reading, which was close that old cycle. The world came up in the reverse. You already finished. You already finished the curriculum. You already passed the test. You already passed all the lessons. Why are you holding off graduation? Okay? It's like you already passed. Let's move on. So it's like it kind of tries to open up an old lesson. Why would you go through an old lesson if you already passed it? That's what this energy is, Pisces. And if any kind of shame or any kind of regret is coming up from your past, we don't need to engage with that. We don't need to engage with that. Let's just accept that it happened and let's move on, because guess what? You have a massive opportunity to be who you really want to be, to step into your higher self, to step into your best life. Okay? That's how serious this is, Pisces. It's serious. This reading is serious because it's about to happen for you. So this is when we can't let the past pull us back. Okay? This is when how do you explain this? So I don't know if you've ever I don't know if you've ever watched Discovery Channel or like the Animal Planet channel, but there's like this video basically in a documentary where it's like all these crabs, like they go in migration and stuff. And so it's like all these crabs, and this is the picture that I'm being shown, is like all these crabs are trying to climb on top of each other to get to the top, right? And so as soon as this little one crab starts to figure out how to climb, he starts to go sideways and kind of like up. And all these crabs start to kind of go in a mountain, not to go up with him, but to pull him down. It was crazy to me. Like when I watched, like, I don't even know why Spirit is showing me this, but it's like, that's when all the people from your past try to resurface. That's when old memories try to come back. That's when you try to overthink or overanalyze or make sense of the past. That's when that happens. But the test, and it's not even a test, it's a quiz, is to not allow that to happen because you're about to step into something you really, really want. Help is on the way, Pisces. Vision. Okay, this is when I got full body chills, okay? Because I pulled the spread and I get full body chills when this happens. Vision and High Priestess, we just had this combination, okay? And it amazes me because it's coming in from two different decks and it's showing up again at the center and the core of your reading, Pisces. So Pisces, I'm gonna move this over to the extended, all right? So yeah, the message is clear. The message is straightforward. It's happening this month of May. Master Manifestation Month. What's that one thing, Pisces? It's not even about saying yes, it's about saying no. What do you have to say no to so that that one thing happens? So Pisces, I'm moving this over to the extended. We're gonna touch base on this spread and this side of the spread because help is on the way. We're gonna pull some clarifiers. I'm gonna ask Spirit if there's any kind of challenges we should watch out for. I'm gonna ask Spirit what are the next steps to take. And yeah, we'll see what else tries to come through for this reading. But Pisces, I'm moving this over to the extended. If you resonate with this reading, there's going to be a link in the description box below for the extended. Also, if you would like a private reading, the information is in the description box below. But for now, I'm moving this over to the extended. Blessings. Take care.